Members of the Royal Council, citizens of San Cristobal, let me begin by telling you all what a great honor and privilege it has been to serve as your prince and head of state since the death of my father. But this evening, I stand before you as an ordinary citizen. As you all know by now, events of the past few weeks have revealed that I am not the rightful heir to the throne, and therefore I am no longer entitled to rule. The legitimate heir to the throne is my half-brother, Edmund Winslow. However, it is with heavy heart and profound regret that I must now recommend Cassie, what are you doing? You shouldn't have come.
I know.
I told you not to.
I didn't listen.
Cassie, it was foolish.
I'm glad I'm here.
You are impossible, you know that. My God, I missed you. I love you so much.
That was worth the whole trip right there. You haven't been sleeping.
Not much.
How could I stay away? Hearing you on the phone day after day, sounding more lonely with every new piece of information of Edmund's plots and lies. I had to be here with you. And besides, he hurt me too. I have a right to see him get what he deserves.
So you've come down here to calm me down, make sure that I don't overreact.
Exactly.
Oh.
And I thought we could be furious together.
There's only one other time in my life where I've ever felt so sick at heart. And that was when I broke the trust with you.
Which was because of Edmund.
No. No, Edmund put the plot into place, but it depended upon my faith in you, and I let you down. I have no one to blame but myself for that.
We put that behind us. Let's keep it there. Okay.
You're so beautiful.
Convent life agrees with me.
Where are the children? You didn't bring the children with you?
No, I did not bring the children. I left them with the nuns, who are spoiling them rotten, by the way. But they're helping out. Tammy collects the eggs from the hen house. RJ is feeding the lambs. You know, it's like a holy petting zoo.
God. I haven't laughed. I haven't laughed like that since you left. And thank you for not listening to me.
So, you always say that a good commander improvises in the field. What's your next move?
When I go before the council tonight, I'm going to recommend the dissolution of the principality.
Rather than let Edmund take the throne.
Edmund would be ruinous for this country, we all know that. Well, my commitment to San Cristobal hasn't disappeared, although my right to rule her may have.
Then that's what you should say.
You know, the more I think about Edmund and his treachery and his conspiracies, the more I think about my half-brother, William, and how he died before he even had a chance to live.
And for the sake of the Winslow line of succession that lay in an unmarked grave.
Yes. And there it was, my whole childhood, in the garden. It was almost as if my mother, well, his mother, wanted the truth to be discovered.
Did she really resent you that much?
I don't know. I prefer to look at it not as an act of hatred, but more as an act of love. Charlotte would have hoped, would have wanted William to be acknowledged and known for the person who he truly was. That's all. I have to believe that.
You always think the best of people.
Until it is no longer possible to do so.
Yeah, well, I don't even know how you could have been in the same room with Edmund. I can't imagine having that kind of self-control.
May I remind you that Edmund is in hospital?
He got off easy. I don't think there's a punishment horrible enough to make up for what he did. But you know what? Let's not waste our energy. You have a lot of work that you have to do here.
Yes. Cassie, I'm going to have to make the speech of my life, or Edmund may yet assume the throne.
What do you mean?
I have to convince those council members that Edmund is indeed the threat that we say he is. Or you can be assured that Edmund is going to try to convince them that he is their savior.
Why would they even let him speak?
He is the rightful heir, Cassie.
You know, go on, okay? You write your speech. I'll be back.
Where are you going?
I am going to unpack, maybe take a nap, among other things.
Honestly, Beth, I think you need to get a good rest.
I'm fine.
As I will be when I think you've addressed your needs.
What I need is to stay here with you, so you can save your breath. I'm going to camp out in the hospital until you're well enough to go home.
Yes, well, that is the immediate goal. Did you find out when Richard's scheduled to speak in front of the Royal Council?
Yes, it's tonight.
Damn. Then I really must be going.
No. You just got out of surgery less than 24 hours ago.
And I will be at the Royal Council meeting in just a few hours, Beth. It is absolutely essential I speak to the council members before Richard gets to them. Anyone who speaks to him comes away thinking I'm the devil incarnate. See what I mean? If I don't get up, I recently had a close encounter with the business end of a German saber.
Wasn't close enough.
Ah, she's definitely spoken to Richard.
Nearly every day. Took a while for us to put all the pieces together, but they all fit. Everything makes sense now.
And so you've drawn a conclusion?
We know the whole damn story, Edmund. Has he been entertaining you with the juicy details? About how he brought Richard and me to the brink of divorce? Not to mention despair? What was your favorite part? The thing with Rourke or the business with Dr. Weymouth?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Cassie.
Really? Wow, you haven't shared? This is great stuff, Beth.
Cassie.
Let's see. Edmund put this brilliant two-part plan together. First, he blackmailed Dr. Weymouth, the royal physician, into telling me that I wasn't pregnant. And in secret, telling Richard that he was sterile. The truth, I was pregnant with Richard's child. Then part two kicks in. My bodyguard, Rourke, who was really working for Edmund, left some subtle, yet not so subtle hints that he and I were having an affair. Then while I was in Springfield, I went to visit Dr. Sedgwick, who said, "Congratulations, Cassie, you're pregnant." So I rush to Richard, I tell him the news, and he looks me in the face, and he says, "Who's the father?" You see how neatly that was put together? End of trust, almost end of marriage.
Cassie, it was a nightmare, but I had nothing to do with it.
Yes, you did. And I'm just trying to figure out why. What, you jealous of Richard's happiness? Was it out for revenge? Or just pure evil? Because he officially pardoned you and spared your life, and you went after him anyway. He should have let the firing squad do their thing.
Yes, where he very nearly killed me with his own two hands.
Am I supposed to be sympathetic? Because you've got the wrong princess. You played me for a royal chump. And I feel very stupid because I actually thought you were someone I could trust.
Well, that's exactly how someone wanted you to feel. But they knew full well that you and Richard would assume I was the one behind all of your trouble.
They. Don't start with the "you're the real victim" garbage again, because I didn't buy it the first time you tried to sell it to me, and I certainly don't buy it now, okay?
Cassie, there's simply no proof to support any of Richard's accusations. It's all rumor and supposition. Just enough to fan the flames of suspicion. It has absolutely nothing that's conclusive.
You could have a smoking gun in your hand and a dead body at your feet, and you would say it was inconclusive.
Oh, Cassie, it just doesn't ring true. I mean, really, how could I have engineered such a fantastically elaborate plan and leave absolutely no trace of my activities?
There are fingerprints, Edmund. There's personal testimony, and there are scars. And when Richard finishes addressing the Royal Council tonight, you will never sit on the throne of San Cristobal. Because you are the one who did this to us. I'm convinced. And the real mystery is what you're doing here.
Cassie, I'm here to help Edmund in whatever way I can.
Voluntarily? Or are you being blackmailed too, again?
Oh, is this really necessary?
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it's a pretty fair question, Edmund.
All right, Beth.
Edmund, I can answer for myself. Edmund is my friend.
Don't bet on it.
Okay, you know something, Cassie? Everything that you're saying about this man, it's not the man that I know. So what you're saying, it just doesn't compute.
It's called brainwashing.
Cassie.
Or wishful thinking.
Stop
Either
it,
way, it's
please.
a setup, Beth.
I
It's a
don't
setup.
believe that.
No? Because Edmund is charming and earnest, and when he cranks up that velvet voice and he tells you that he feels positively awful, that something is hurting you, you want to believe that it's true? Well, don't let him fool you.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't even breathe without her thinking it's a malignant act.
I have seen him with you and Susan, and he's a totally different person. But it's an illusion. It's some sick game that he plays with everyone.
You know, I think I've really had just about enough of it.
Cassie, you should go.
Beth, listen to me. The prince with the soulful eyes routine is just that. It's an act. The monster who tortured Richard and me is the true Edmund. He just has two faces.
Oh, she really does go on, doesn't she?
It wasn't too long ago that he was blackmailing you. So tell me, when you found out, how'd you feel? Shocked? Betrayed? Violated? Give him enough time and he'll do it to you again.
Why don't you just pop over to the psychiatric wing for a quick visit?
Beth, Edmund has turned on every person who made the mistake of letting him get close to them. Now, fine, if you don't care about yourself, that's fine, but what about Susan?
Oh, yes, I just can't wait to crush that lovely child.
You don't want to look back and think that you could have spared yourself and Susan a hell of a lot of pain if you would have just walked away from Edmund before he cut your legs off from under you.
That's not going to happen.
Why? Richard and I are devoted to each other. Hell, we're soulmates. Even still, Edmund almost destroyed us. Why do you think you'd be safe? Leave while you still can. But you've already run out of time, so at least this isn't a total loss.
So, Beth, have you been awakened from the dream?
No. No. This is real.
You see what I'm up against?
Yes. Yes, I do, because of the things that you've done. But that's in the past. I know that you're not the person who caused all that pain. I know that, and I believe that.
How?
I just do.
But if I am a new man, Beth, it's because you're with me.
I meant what I said. You are my friend, and I'm yours no matter what.
You may be rethinking that over the next few days. Cassie had such a gleeful expression in her face when she told me Richard was appearing in front of the Royal Council tonight. Beth, he'll be logical and sincere and fill them with his paranoia and 100 reasons why I'm unfit to rule.
The whole situation is ridiculous.
I am not going to lie here. While Richard denies me the crown I'm entitled to, I am the Prince of San Cristobal. I am the true prince. And I deserve to rule.
Yes, yes, you do. And I will do whatever I can to help you gain what's yours.
Is that a campaign promise or a real one?
What do you think?